Hi guys, Angie Bell with HerballyHipTarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe doing out there? This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything we say here is allegedly. Okay, that's my little suede piece from my necklace. See, there's my necklace. I'm wearing amber today. That, and I'm wearing turquoise. Isn't that pretty? Okay. All right, let's see. What are we going? Oh, very quickly before I forget, if you could please hit the subscribe button. I think you're going to like it here. Okay. Kamala's energy update. We want to do that today. And we're going to do Walz's energy update. I don't always do his, and I need to do his too. So Kamala, let me see if we should use the Kamala cards. Well, last time they said I should use the twin flame. So let's see if we should use the twin flame. Excuse me. Clear. Spirit. For Kamala's energy update, should I use Twin Flame Awakened Path Tarot? That's a big yes. Okay, clear. Should I use Twin Flame Awakened Tarot for Walz's energy? Okay, so we're going to use Twin Flame Path Tarot for both. Okay, let me shuffle and I will be right back. Okay, so I said Kamala's energy. Yeah. Okay. What's on the bottom? 7 of Pentacles. And open to the center. Queen of Wands. Okay, we got those 3 down. Okay, so let's look at the 7 of Pentacles. And it says, harvest and rewards, results and growth, progress and patience, planning and focus. Perfect. She's harvesting and she's going to be rewarded. Results and growth, progress and patience. Progress is happening, okay, for her to be president, for this exposure of the Orange Menace and for him to be removed. We have to be patient. It says patience, planning, and focus. They've been planning and they've been very focused on this whole thing. This is her job right now, okay? What she does from 9 to 5, 5 days a week. Queen of Pentacles. Passionate and determination. Attractive and confident. Self-assured. Charismatic. Does that describe her? There you go. Death. Transformation. Endings and change. Transitions and release. This represents the death of the Orange Menace. Okay? There's going to be a transformation. There's going to be an ending and a change. The ending will be the Orange Menace's presidency, and the change will be her being president. And there's going to be a transition and a release. There's going to be a transition. And the transition is Orange Menace out, Kamala in. She won anyway. And the release is for us. Okay? She's going to have a release like, finally. And we're going to have a release because we're going to be like, finally. 9 of Wands. Resilience. Close to succeed. Persistence and fatigue. She is a little tired. We're all tired, but she's resilient. She's close to succeeding, and she's persistent. Beautiful. King of Swords. Logical and analytical. Emotionally detached. Strict and serious. Authority. Now, I know that emotionally detached sounds a little odd, but this is just the fact of saying that she has that. You know, you need the feminine energy and masculine energy. I've always said it. She has the perfect balance of both. Two of Swords. Stalemate and stuck. Denial, difficult choices, a crossroads. Okay, the denial I'm not relating to, but difficult choices and a crossroads. This is what she was going through. Okay, I don't believe she's there anymore. We will ask that, but she was at a stalemate and she was at a crossroads. I don't believe she's there anymore. So they're talking about the past right there, but we'll confirm it. The Hermit. Self-reflection, introspection, and solitude. She's done a lot of this. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Practical and reliable. Slow and steady. Committed and patient. Conservative. See, this is a queen. Okay. This is a president of the United States. This is the energy we need. Okay. Right now we have hell on wheels. And it's about to go over the cliff. Shit, it probably already has gone over the cliff. Okay, the Fool. Freedom, possibility, adventure. Beautiful. Queen of Cups. Compassion and warmth, healer, intuition, supportive, and healer. That's her. Doesn't she seem like everyone's favorite aunt? That loving, compassionate aunt that you can go to with all your problems. That's her. Okay? And she's such a healer. She's such a, God, why am I going to start crying? Okay. We understood that card. I can't keep going on with that card because for some reason I'm about to start crying. Two of Pentacles. Balancing resources, flexibility. Balancing resources, flexibility, and adaptation. All of this describes the President of the United States. Okay? Which is her. Let's just ask. Clear, Spirit. These cards, this to me is you guys telling us this is a map of someone who is President of the United States. Is that what you're saying here? Yes. One more question. Clear, Spirit. Will Kamala Harris be President of the United States in 2025? What a beautiful reading. This reading was absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Do you see how they're... Okay, we even changed cards. I'm not even using... I used to always use these cards for her reading. Okay, remember, you guys, the lucid dreams. Now they used to say to use these. Now they said to use these. And these are a thing of, don't you feel like we are getting closer? They just mapped out what a president of the United States looks like. They just mapped out with the in with the new. Beautiful. Okay, so let me shuffle these, and we're going to about Walz next. Is that what we're reading about? Yeah, okay. So let me pause you guys, shuffle these, and we'll read about Walz, okay? Right back. Okay, so Walz's energy. What do we have on the bottom? The Hierophant. The Hierophant, okay. Let's look in the middle. Ace of Swords. Let me get my first three cards out. Okay, the Hierophant. Cool how they're making a heart with their hands. Okay, traditional, higher learning, beliefs. Doesn't that sound like him? Okay. That's telling me that he's going to... Hierophant is government, right? Government type of stuff. That's telling me that, yes, he's going to be the vice president. He's going to be Kamala's vice president. He's going to be the United States vice president. So, we'll ask about that one too. Ace of Swords. Clarity and truth. New ideas. Victory and triumph. Again, it supports this one. Victory and triumph. And the Hierophant. Yeah, he's going to be the vice president. Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. Charming and idealist, determined, tactful, and graceful. Isn't that him? He is so charming. He's an idealist. He's determined. He's tactful. He's graceful. I love Walz. Everyone loves Walz. Walz is like America's dad. Okay, To me, he kind of replaces like that Biden energy. He's, instead of America's grandpa, he's America's dad. And then once he becomes grandpa, well, he's close to grandpa age, but when he becomes true grandpa age, I guess I should say, he's gonna be America's grandpa. He's just that warm, cozy blanket. We love him, but super intelligent, very tactful, graceful, and very determined. Very smart. Love him. Okay, Five of Swords. Aggression and disputes, bullying and stress, conflict and arguments. This is exactly what he cannot stand, okay? And this is the Orange Menace. And look, the card is orange. He knows this is what they're fighting against. The Orange Menace. All of the words I just said. Knight of Swords. There he is on the horse. Straight ahead. Assertive and impatient. Direct and daring. Ambitious and motivated. Now, impatient, I don't know. I have no idea if he's impatient or not. He doesn't seem like it. But everything else. Assertive, direct, daring, ambitious, motivated. I liked when he would say stuff like, excuse my language for a second. When he said, I'll whisper it. When he goes, he was describing Muskrat jumping around on the stage. He goes, look at this dipshit. Or when he tells the Orange Menace, mind your business. Mind your business. You don't need to be in our bedrooms. You don't need to be in our churches. You don't need to be in our doctor's office. Mind your business. Obsessed. I'm obsessed with it. I just love him. I love him and Kamala together. They're like perfect. She chose the perfect vice president for her and for the United States. It's just perfect. Okay, Seven of Swords. Hiding and avoiding, lying and trickery, deception and cunning. He knows what he's dealing with. The Orange Menace again. What it sounds like to me is that he cannot stand him to his core. We'll double check on that, but I know that's what it is because I feel it. I feel it right now, how he feels about him. Strength. He absolutely, Donald Trump makes him, I just said his name, absolutely sick. Like literally sick to his stomach. Okay, the Strength card. Courage, confidence, and inner power. There we go. That's him. Nine of Pentacles. Look at all the great things he's done for the people of Minnesota. He has all kinds of... If a girl forgot her maxi pads or just can't even afford maxi pads, she can go to the nurse and they're there. He makes sure all his kids eat, okay? I guess there are states that don't have... I thought every state had the food program. Either you get free lunch or you get the reduced lunch. I thought every state had that. But from what I understand, not every state has that. I'm like, what in the hell? Children are going hungry? Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Efforts and success. Achievement. Independence. Self-sufficiency. Beautiful. Did I just talk about his achievements in Minnesota? Beautiful. Six of Swords. Leaving behind, moving forward, distance ahead. There we go. That's the same card that Kamala got. Not the same exact card, but the same meaning. Leaving behind the old, which is the Orange Menace and his clown show. Full steam ahead into the White House. Eight of Swords. Fast movement, quick decision, sudden progress. We keep getting that this is going to happen very soon. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, memories, past sentiment. Okay, I want to ask a couple of questions here. Clear. Spirit. Is Tim Walz going to be the Vice President of the United States in 2025? Look at this. It's a big yes. Look, it's going to hit me in the face. Okay. Clear. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Swords Is that referring to the Orange Menace? Yes. Clear. Spirit, is that referring to the Orange Menace, that Walz cannot stand anything about this man? He actually makes him sick to his stomach. And it's a big yes. Clear. Spirit, will he become Vice President of the United States soon? Yep. I can ask this. Clear. Spirit, when they remove the Orange Menace, will he be on the team with Kamala, Biden, and Obama? Will he be on the team to fix the mess? Of course he will be. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. All right. Beautiful readings. This was really nice. This was beautiful. This was beautiful readings. Okay, let's end it with Enchanted Tarot. That's what we're going to do today. This is what it looks like. My finger was in the way if you're looking for these. And we're just going to pull it right up the top. Affirmations. I was just talking about these affirmations last thing because we got something about positive thoughts. And I said affirmations work. And the reason I'm saying that is because you say things to yourself, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm stupid, I'm this, I'm that. You're thinking these things in your head, right? And then you start believing them. Well, what if you turned them around and said, I'm smart, I'm pretty, I'm in shape? If you started saying these positive things, you can believe negative things. You can believe negative things just as well as you can believe positive things about yourself. Affirmations. I was just thinking about that the other day because I was saying something negative to myself and I said, turn it around. Turn it around. If I can think this negative thing, I can believe the positive. Affirmations. Use positive affirmations to reinforce your goals. I cannot believe this card came up and I was preaching about this the last video. And then we end it with this one. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. Do something to make yourself happy today. Say some positive affirmations to yourself. And love, peace, and happiness. And I will see you guys in my last video. Bye, guys.